Hello. How are you? This week I tried getting some work done, for once, and it is with great effort that I put my only 2 brain cells together to make this work vlog. After putting out my most recent episode of State of the Books on Monday, that being December 5th, I set to work on edits for the YA fantasy I'm working on. This wasn't the only project I worked on this week, and I'll talk about the basic premise for both my novel and my webcomic. So for the novel, the story takes place several decades after the fall of the gods, an event that changed the world and its magic forever. The main character comes across a boy whose power hasn't been seen in 200 years, and this results in both of them, along with the main character's friends and family, on the run from forces who wish to use the boy's power for their own selfish ends. I've been working at the plot and the characters since my college days, but I started writing this book in earnest after I graduated. There was originally a strict European-esque setting, but a few years ago I made a decision that is still in the book today. The first few chapters of the book are set in a country inspired by Italy, but a majority of the story is set in a country inspired by the Philippines. The change was partially brought on by a period of stagnation when I was first crafting the world and the progression of the plot. And one day, my half-Filipino behind said, "I'm gonna do a pro-gamer move," and the rest is history. This is my, I think, 4th round of edits at the moment. I want to start querying within the next year so I can be one step closer to unleashing it on the unsuspecting population. But we'll see how well that goes. Please pray for me. My dad and I have been mostly working on the edits together, though in the future I want to try and connect with other people so I can get outside perspectives too. Socializing is a nightmare, but I will do my best. Alrighty, so it's a new day. I've got my hot chocolate. Ignore the atomic mess that is my cup right now. And now it's time to work on my webcomic script, because I've been slacking on that. And, honestly, that's not good. Yeah. If there's one thing I've been slacking on for way too long, it's the script for my webcomic. This project doesn't have a strict deadline, other than I want to launch it by the end of next year as well. This is a story I've been working on for almost 2 years now, and follows a group of magic investigators who have to look into a so-called magic counseling group. But, spoilers, it's not a magic counseling group at all. It's a cult. I spent a good few months doing research on cults for this story, and even then I still feel like I've got a bit more deep diving to do. I have the general feel for the main cast and the plot down, so I'm not too worried about that. Back in October, I uploaded a video of me working on the character sheet for one of the main characters, Marielle, and as of editing this vlog, that video is my first and currently only video to reach 1,000 views. So thank you to everyone who contributed to that milestone, and I can't wait for everyone to meet the rest of my disaster children. What you see me working on here is the 6th chapter of the webcomic. For a couple weeks I wasn't sure how to go about the story's progression, that and I was kinda busy. But I had a bit of a breakthrough this week, and I want to finish the scripts up to the 5th arc of the story before I do any drawing. I also want to finish the character sheets for all the main characters as well. This webcomic is going to be a bit of an experiment for me on the drawing front. I want to tell the story in a way I haven't done with my previous comics. At least the ones I did in college. And I want to see how far I can take that. But as I said, that's gonna be a few months down the line. The work on the script continued into Thursday, and after some good old-fashioned spaghetti and meatball, singular, I finished work on Chapter 6. I think after I finished each arc, I'm going to do a second draft sort of thing like you do with writing books, and I think I'd have to do that with my script anyway, because let's be real, putting out the first draft as your final one is sacrilege! If everything goes well, I have 3 seasons for the webcomic planned, even though I'm not sure how many chapters it's gonna turn out to be. Fortunately, I know how it begins and also how it ends. No spoilers. Before I end this video, there's one more thing I want to talk about. I'm going to open a shop soon, and I'm going to be putting all sorts of wondrous handcrafted goods on sale, like these bath soaks. If you're interested, stay tuned for future updates, because these won't be the only thing I put on sale. I've got candles too! Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video and want more stuff from me, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. My super special New Year's special is coming up, and that's going to take place over the course of the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that as well. And yeah. Thanks for watching. The werewolves are out!